Hey there!
Careful now. The surface holds its breath, inviting you beneath. But deadly things hide intention behind beauty. Come closer. Closer. Gaze beyond a fleeting glimpse until beauty becomes bite, becomes power. And power, she needs to be seen. Origin's first heavy fighter is formed. Look away, if you can.
Gorgeous. Gorgeous indeed.
Well, that thing pretty. That thing is pretty. I'm excited to put hands on that thing. Let go, let go. That thing pretty. That thing pretty. It made it look dope. It's Origin, RSI, and Kruger Intergalactic Day at DefenseCon. So we're gonna go hit the show floor, and then we're gonna go take that thing for a ride. For a ride. I'm excited about it. Hey there, Sunrise. What up? Let's see who we got here. We got Riyaris, we got Yeezin, we got Dark Man, Doug, Attack Cat. What up, fam? How we doing? How's your Saturday treating you? Have you gotten used to the idea of the Saturday streams? I mean, it's technically only the second one, and 1 o'clock. We're here at a decent hour this time. We're at a decent hour, right? In a golden hour. Yeah, it's right there, man. Gotta do it. That is a hell of a streak, Attack Cat. You a beast for it. Especially for like the random times that I be having streams sometimes. Like, hey, Decker. There's a weird Saturday position for a stream, so appreciate you for showing up. All right, back to the inventory and then swap this out. Oh. Yeah. Put that 0% in the backpack. Yup. All right, so we were at 17. We're at 50 something now. Let's keep it going higher. What up, nerd? Good to see you, fam. Welcome back, family. Always a pleasure. How you been? What's going on? Bum, bum, bum. All right, so 92%. I think we're good now. Can we actually drink that? Is that a thing that we can actually drink as a beverage? Nope, place. Rude. Get that juice out of my hands. Bum, bum, bum. Bro. All right, so we got the drinks good. Let's look at this hunger. Just in San Diego, one of the peeps, the TD shop, spread a sinus infection around. Oh, that sucks. I'm sorry, man. I hope you feel better soon, because sinus infections suck. People that spread sinus infections suck. Hey, we did have a couple of these. Let's just take a couple more. You know what I'm saying? Just like put them in a pocket. Put them in a pocket. Put them in a pocket. Bro, I was trying to store that. What are you doing? I didn't. You gonna drink all of it, bro? Goddamn. Thirsty ass, boy. Thirsty ass, boy. Get another one of these, man. Quit playing. No. All right, we got to store 2 of them. All right, and I got to go to the trash and get rid of the other ones that are in there. Oh, where the empties are gone? I'm not mad at it. I'm just kind of surprised for real. Like, I didn't think the empties would be gone as well. I'm not mad at it at all. I'm not mad at it at all. Boom, boom, boom. All right. Let me just get to the... What's the case of the docs only gave him 24 hours sick? Oh. 24 hours might not even have been enough time for it to, like, kick in. Like, bro may not have even really felt the sickness yet. That sucks. That sucks for real. I do love the show local ships. Give me a vulture. You know what? I don't even want to pull up the vulture. I want to pull up something fast. Thanks, Sig, for letting me hold an M80 to give away to somebody. I'm gonna put this thing through its paces for real. What I also may end up doing is CCUing a Guardian to this thing. I got a Guardian. I don't use the Guardian a lot. I probably should try to use the Guardian more, because it's a dope ass ship. I think I just like the fact that it's like a little fucking just an orb with like guns on the sides. Like, it's just nice. And some good news, making good progress, getting qualified. Man, hell yeah. Bought the DefenseCon starter thinking it came with a clipper. Oh no, Captain Joey. Although it did come with a cutter. You could CCU the cutter to a clipper though. I mean, you still get a hell of a value in that pack for real. This is gonna cost you like $60 maybe to go from a cutter to a clipper. Maybe a little bit more. Maybe a little bit more. Be a bit of hammer I do. I'm about to spend just a little bit more. Hey, all right, let me go over to here. One of these is upgrades. Excuse me. Ships. Upgrades. Pocket salvage after battles. Now we start with the cutter, right? And then we go to the clipper. Oh, that's a hundo. Okay. That's a big difference. That's a big difference. You could just like work on building that up in game. I would say, at this point, that's a big difference of price. But you do still get the armors and the webs. Banana, banana, banana.
Enter the pilot's seat.
All right, so y'all know we about to put this thing through some gunplay, but we gotta go to the DefenseCon first. Is the M80? It is, Captain Joey. So out of principle, I do kind of have to go into here, standalone or game packages. Sid gave me this. See, giveaway. I can't even keep this. I'm not even allowed to keep this because they gave it to me as a giveaway. So there's an M80 right there. Somebody's gonna get it. Somebody's gonna play it and have it. It's not gonna be me. Now I do have a Guardian that it would only be $50 to CCU the Guardian to the M80. I want to see how the M80 feels. I did a yeah, there's an interior, Mamus. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, wait. If we're talking about the interior, we do got to point out the fact that it has a bed log with a TV above the bed. Like it's really just ship systems, it looks like, but there's a TV above the bed. We got a weapons locker. We got components. They did a really good job of like, this is probably the first Origin ship that I've seen that didn't have like champagne in it. Of some sort. There's no like drinkable beverage. Like huge fighter. What, the weapon rack? Yeah. Being able to hop out and show pirates. Sometimes you gotta hop out and show pirates. Like you gotta show up with that blick. Everything's a blicky. My brain, man. Ignore my brain. Ignore my brain. But yeah, it's pretty impressive thus far. Just like visually. Ooh, them engines though. Them engines sound great. Sheesh. All right, slide backwards. Oh, we gotta go all the way to ArcCorp. She's about to be a trip. Whew. Route me. There we go. There we go. Oh, damn. Oh, damn. Oh, it's already on, bro. I'm not even in speed mode yet? Bitch. Oh, no. What happened, Vet? How's it not working? I'm gonna switch over to purple. Hey, do what you do, man. Ooh, boy, that thing is pretty. That's kind of gorgeous for real. King front. Like, I'm not even, oh my God. Like, look at that. I'm just like go over this way a little bit. Like, oh my Lord. Oh my Lanta. That's a wallpaper right there. I don't care what anybody says. That's a wallpaper. Immediately. Boom, another one. What's the name of that ship? This is the Origin Jumpworks M80. Better viewable area here. Look at this. Look at this. Look at, like, this is probably the best cockpit I've seen in a ship in Star Citizen. Couldn't get the missions to load. Let's see. Because they loaded up yesterday, some of them. What's up, Nick? We had some yesterday, so yeah, they're not up now. We did some yesterday, which was nice. They do that every now and then. You know why the contracts are broken? I think they mentioned that it was partially due to the fact that there's a higher player count than pretty much ever. So, largest player count is like, and I feel like we are at the point where that's just going to regularly happen. Like, the game has gotten to the point where there is enough to do that when they put out major updates, people want to touch the major updates. Highway to the danger zone. Take me right into the danger zone. You gotta do it. Highway to the danger zone. Take me right into the danger zone. Had to take a little bit of Archer there. Had to happen when I'm doing a hauling mission. Oh, that sucks. Got the same sticks. They're great sticks.
Phrasing.
Cookie Monster with the likes. Appreciate you. I knew you could sing. To be fair, we sing a lot in here. Like, I sing regularly. It's not unheard of. I can never get contracts and I'm warping across the system. Really? I've done it before, so I'm intrigued. Now, we will check when we get there because I do want to get some fight stuff. What do you think about the Ironclad? I literally... After getting into it, I melted my Star Lancer Max. I used the store credit to get a CCU from the Zeus Clipper, or the Zeus Mark II, to the Ironclad Assault. And I'm going to hold that so that I don't apply it, so that I can use it later to basically go from the... Like, it was a series of CCUs that ended up saving like $100-something, which... was wild. I never heard you sing before, and I pop in regularly. Oh, well, you just popped in at the perfect time. Appreciate you. Appreciate you. But yeah, I sing a lot, so I'm glad you got to pop in and hear it this time. Also, I got the Lego Glock. Like, the fact that there's a Lego Glock is not an official Lego by any stretch of the imagination, but like, the company that made Blickies as toys. I'm missing one of the rounds, or is it chambered? Let me pop this out. There's 5 in here, maybe chambered. Let me check it. It was chambered. Ha ha ha. Upgrade Navigator is amazing. I know the CCU game website we spent time on. What game is it, Star Citizen? That is exactly the game, Butters. Everyone knows it's Butters. That's you. Ah. You didn't have to get up. I moved your tail, man. I wasn't trying to move your whole body. I feel like there's only 6 rounds in here. There should be enough room for like 2 more. I want to see where I order these things. Because like each one of these bullets is literally like a little, it's like a little round. It's like a little shell and a red little bullet that goes into the shell. And then there's like a mag that holds it. And then you actually have like a Lego. That's what happened to it last time. That's what happened last time, you sneaky bastards. So it just yeeted somewhere all throughout the room. That round. We're gonna find it when we move. Great. Turn my old Cuddy to a Connie Andromeda and it saved me like $80 easy. Nice. Haven't played Star Citizen in months. What I really need is a crew to play with. I mean, it isn't a game that requires a crew depending on what ship you have. Like if you have a solo ship, you get something like the M80, you don't necessarily need a crew. And you can join the Night Corps community and there's somebody playing Star Citizen pretty much at all times. Just saying. Mostly play solo and have a blast. I've been playing this game since December 2015. I grew up with people every now and again. I think we're gonna start grouping up more now that there's more to do in game as teams. But for the most time, solo. Knight Corps is in medieval knights. Corps like Marine Corps or Lantern Corps. So Knight, DeejayKnight Corps. I didn't hear about Knight Corps until after I had already named the community. And we had already been at it for like a year, and I didn't want to have to restart. Fluo, what's happening? Who's that sexy man in that sexy ship? It's me. We want a carrot. Gonna be a while though. I mean, yeah, that sounds about right. It's not Area 18. Somebody want to go to Area 17? I'm pretty sure I selected 18. What are you doing? What are you doing? Is it right next to Area 17? Am I just flying slightly past? Oh no, it is right there. Oh, 17 was on the other side of the planet. Okay, cool. Cool. Didn't get it. What is that you're doing? What, the Butters? That is a South Park reference, because there's a character on South Park named Butters, and he had a little theme song, and it was like, everyone knows it's Butters, and Butters said, that's me. Like that's pretty much that is the game. I had that feeling. It was funny to talk about it that way there. We're currently landing at Area 18, which is one of the cities on a city planet basically, but we're headed in there because the DefenseCon 2956 is happening right now. 2956. And the DefenseCon is basically a convention showcasing different manufacturers' ships. They do like 2 major conventions every year, at least 2. Like the Intergalactic Aerospace Expo is 1, and then this one is 2. And they'll basically have these events. You get to see what ships are up. It's like a convention hall. You get to go walk around and see the sites, and it's pretty cool. There's a lot of players here. Oh yeah, and yes, I'm playing StarCitizen. It made it fly well. It's flying dope as shit for me right now. And what's even better is that like it is quick. Like look at that. Like I'm in flight mode for fight mode. Like this isn't like prepare to go to quantum mode. That's regular ass flight mode. This thing is zippy. Is it new? It just came out today. I'm gonna look for this on Steam. It does not exist on Steam. It's only available through robertspaceindustriescom because the game is not done yet. If it were on Steam, it would have been review bombed to hell and back by now because it is not done. Some people get very frustrated by the fact that it is not done. And with the things that people review bomb on Steam for, this game would have been review bombed to hell and back twice by now. So, you know, compared to the Wolf, you don't compare this to the Wolf. This is a heavy fighter. Like, I'm pretty sure the Wolf is not heavy. Yeah, the Wolf is light. The Wolf is very much a light fighter. It would take 3 wolves to fight. Did they add the PC parts to people's reviews yet? They need that for the game runs bad. People still using old cards. I mean, I don't know if they did, but it would be great if they did. This game runs like ass. You are using a graphics card from 2012. What are you talking about? That thing looks light. My bad. No, you're fine. It looks like from the cockpit until you get outside of it. When you get outside of it, you understand how it's heavy. What game is this? StarCitizen. Yeah, the Wolf don't have guns that big. And here's a human next to one of the guns. First gate. That's a character next to the gun in the M80. I don't really see much of this game. Is it environmentally interactive from planet to planet? Kind of, yeah. Like there's a trailer that they put out a while ago called Pupil to Planet, to where they showed starting at someone's eyeball the scale of leaving a planet going out into space. Gonna make me boot StarCitizen up, as you always should. Like if somebody's playing StarCitizen and you see something StarCitizen that's dope, just do it. Oh, also, one of the things that I like about the conventions that I did not mention yet, if you go to a convention, whatever company and manufacturer is there at the convention, you can rent all of their ships for 2 days for free. So the Ironclad Assault that just came out 2 days ago, you could rent it for 2 days. for free. This ship, you can go rent it right now for the free. You could just play with it for 2 days. See if you like it. Cost nothing. 1 or 2 player ships? Oh, it's a single player ship called. It's a solo ship. It's very, 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 very solo. I mean, you could have somebody lay in the bed. Somebody could come in the ship with you, but like it's not. It doesn't. They don't have another seat technically. Can't wait for the tiburon. It's gonna be the 2nd birthday present to me. That's a hell of a birthday present. Happy birthday. The game keeps not letting me do contracts. That's fair. I mean, I feel like contracts were down. I did say that I was gonna check when I got here to see if the contracts were up yet. Let's see. Doubtful, but you never know. Yep, nothing. Ah, well, they did point out yesterday that they noticed that they know that the contracts are not working. I think they are suggesting, or it was implied, that something that has something to do with the fact that we are in uncharted territory with like the largest player count the game has ever had, really, which I think is kind of dope that we're at that level of holy shit, there's that many people playing. I don't want to. If I'm gonna be fighting, I should probably be wearing gear. I wish there was a quick switch to armor, because I can't put this undersuit on until I take all of this off. And I don't want to be stripping down to my drawers in front of everybody, but I don't really have too much of a choice in the matter. Are you not gonna let me? Oh wait, I gotta take the boots off. I took the boot. Get the boots off. What are you doing? What are you doing? Get the glasses off. What are you doing? There we go. Now that's the GCD. Why is it? Oh, I was hoping to put the rest of the fit on. Oh well, it didn't. We got the follow from Cookie Monster. Appreciate you.
See, it's for Cookie. Not good enough for me.
I mean, I had to do it. It was right there. Seeing that skin at Area 18 ascot. I mean, sometimes you gotta rock an ascot. M80 versus F8C. That is the question, Corey. That is the question. Because as someone who has an F8C, I'm not in a rush to get rid of it because it's dope as fuck. Simultaneously, though, I might consider it. I don't know if I would melt the F8C, but it has me considering it. Although I do still have the Guardian, and I'm leaning toward melting the Guardian for the M80 if it fits my stuff. I'm not even melting the Guardian, CCU and the Guardian, because I have enough store credit. I would have to get rid of my. I think one of the few ships that I can melt right now is the. What are words? Reliant Mako, which is weird because, like, as the dude who loves FOIP, and as somebody who is going to have one in verse, the idea that I would even consider melting that ship says a lot. It says a lot. There we go. Now we got the gear. Put that backpack on. I have 2 F8C in my buyback.
Damn.
Nice. On the game right now, between the combat, non-ground, and airspace, are you able to do either of them? You can't do missions, but if you go somewhere where people are fighting, you absolutely can fight. Like there's places, there's always some shit happening. Like there's pirate places where you can go and guaranteed get in some gunplay. So that's a thing. So yes, the contracts aren't working right now, but you absolutely could still go put hands on somebody if you felt like putting hands on somebody. If you were in the mood to do some fighting, you could absolutely do it. Like, also, Pyro exists. You can go over to Pyro and fight pirates calmly. Somebody will try to shoot you if you go to Pyro. Haven't played since 4.3. That's a long time. This is a new StarCitizen UI. Yes, they put the new inventory update out with 4.7, and it has been great. The inventory is great. The StarCitizen is a fully working game I tried years ago, and it was buggy and confusing. There are parts of it that are still buggy and confusing thing. It is still early access. It is still not 1.0, but they have been making enough progress that they're regularly showcasing new shit, new game mechanics. We got fire extinguishing in the game now, which is surprising. I think with 4.8 they brought in the ironclad, this event. There's something else. The insurance has actually been like set up in the game, so like you can actually get insurance with a bunch of your Like if you buy extra stuff and put it on your ship, you can see your insurance in the not Mobiglass, the UI when you're pulling up your ship. You can insure it from there. You can, if you have a ship that you want to scrap or that you just found and you stored, you can scrap it from there, which is pretty dope. Are current credits still dorp? Yes. Yes, they are still dorp right now. We got the follow from Dragon, Gabe, Butters, and Dream. Appreciate you. Cool, bro. Thanks, Corey. Thanks, man. Thanks, man. All right, so let me do this. Take that helmet off real quick, like, and then just like give it a little bit of camera situation. So let's just have a quick conversation. This is StarCitizen. Hold on. This is StarCitizen. We're playing it right now. We're on the way to DefenseCon so that we can go look at the show floor. I don't know what ships we're gonna rent. I don't know. I already have an M80. They gave me an M80 to give away, and I really want to keep an M80 around after. So that's gonna happen at some point. So it's gonna be a good idea, I think. I think it's a good idea. Matter of fact, let's get a little bit closer in here. Let's get a little bit of tighter of a shot. Hi, it's me. I'm your conscience. I'm gonna tell you that it's a great idea to check out DJ streams and follow if you haven't already done so, because it costs you nothing. I think you should do it. It's me again, your conscience. Just do it. And maybe it's one beauty of a ship, it really is. Get a rose from F-Boy's birthday present. You redeemed that? I didn't even hear it. Why is nothing showing me any of the shit? Also, happy birthday in advance, man. My computers have just not been showing me shit. Oh yeah, we doing shit? No, we're not. We ain't doing nothing. You don't get to see shit. It's like, what the fuck are you doing? Size 4 and 5 guns are pretty dope. I mean, you're not wrong. You're not incorrect. Oh wait, is it the next stop? I keep thinking that it's the next stop, and it's not the next stop. It's this stop. I'm asking for it as a present. Okay, cool. When is your birthday? So that I know for sure. If it's your birthday right now, I'm gonna be big man. I didn't know. Character's mouth moves with voice going through your mic is cool. I don't see that much. It's not about voice going through my mic, Dream. As you can see, I'm still talking, and if I really wanted to talk, I could talk, but it's called FOIP. It's face over IP. It's actually using my webcam to do this. So this is what it's seeing right now. That, like, ooh, what's that? 90 frames? God damn. Oh, I went to 1080p 120. Jeez. I didn't know it was at 1080 120. Good Lord. So yeah, this is what it's doing in real time. It's not actually obviously orange on my face today. Hell yeah. Happy birthday, Flu. Happy birthday, Flu. Happy birthday.
So Flu will keep coming in here talking about, you know, warm birthday wishes and whatnot and doing stuff that's on your birthday, but at the same time, your name looks very much like you're about to call yourself Fluoride. And I don't know if you know the way it works, but fluoride is really good for your teeth, but it's not good for the rest of your body. So I don't know how your name is very similar to, but not quite, teeth, great, body, not so much. I don't know. But they also be putting fluoride in the water, so I don't think it's a good idea for us to be having too much fluoride, but you get enough fluoride, and it's just a good day. So keep it up. Happy birthday. Enjoy yourself, because reasons.
All right, so let me see about adjusting the camera, because I do keep it tight. The tighter the camera position for FOIP, the better. There it is. There it is. So the closer we can get, the better the quality of the actual FOIP. So if we keep this, we can lower this. We don't need this to be as massive as it is. But if we can put it to here and go back and then return in the game, and then we tab over to this, you can actually see that right now it's doing exactly what my face is doing in game. So I'm using the webcam over here for the FOIP. But if you notice, it's like it's tracking my eyes. So if I look over here, is it perfect? Nah, because if you notice, it's taking my mustache as the top lift. Any webcam works essentially. Like the higher the frame rate you go, the better. The higher the frame rate you go, the better off. Oh, and we got goblins right in the middle of a FOIP discussion. So get those goblins the fuck out of here. Sven with the likes, appreciate you. But yeah, FOIP is one of my favorite features of the game. It is what, when I come play this game, it is one of the things I'm more likely to do than anything else. Like, we're absolutely willing to do this. And basically, it literally is just as simple as scrolling down. I think it's about halfway down, a little bit more than halfway. We get to here. You pick your camera, your frame rate. 60 frames. The closest you can get to 60 frames is the better. If you can get 4K 60, I think 4K might be overkill, but the better resolution, the better it recognizes you. And I feel like I'm terrified for shaving my mustache because at some point I'm going to have to, just to see how much better FOIP goes when it actually acknowledges my actual lip position and not just mustaches. But either way, TLDR, FOIP is there. Like, if you got a webcam that is connected to your computer, it'll use it, or it should. Get a meteor from me? I'm not balling like that. Also, I don't even know what the meteor is. Is that it's not the refueler. That was yesterday. Rex with the follow. Appreciate you. The Kraken. I want one so bad. I do not have enough money. That's an awesome feature. Didn't know that could be done with in-game characters. It can. And what's cool is, if you couldn't tell, you can do a really good job of making your in-game character look like you. Like I did, it took me some hours to spend enough time I had to put a picture of myself up because I was like, I think I know what I look like. And then I was getting in there. I was like, I don't think I know what I look like. So I had to tweak it. Legit medium fighter, 2 size 5s and 4 size 3s. Damn. Okay. Oh wait, that's an RSI. I think I remember that one. It's been a minute. But yeah, this is my favorite part. If you have not played StarCitizen, oh yeah, I remember when that came out. You literally can rent a Perseus for 2 days for nothing. All of these, you can run it for free. And the Scorpius is a fucking beast. I've never actually hailed another player to use FOIP. I mean, the game is still in early access right now. And I feel like once we get to 1.0 and people start using it, it's gonna happen. No face scan like 2K? No. I don't need a face scan. I don't need a company to scan my face. Because you have enough tools to tweak it enough to make it look like you. That's a beautiful ship, man. Golly. It's a beautiful ship. Glad I have one to give away to somebody else. I got to figure out what I'm going to melt. Polaris is the bold move to let somebody rent a Polaris, bro. For 2 days for nothing. And the Aurora Mark II, we do have a giveaway going in the Discord for an Aurora Mark II that goes until Thursday. I think Thursday. Pretty sure it's Thursday. Good to see you as well, Pyro. How you been, fam? What's going on? What's going on? What's going on? The voice been Angle and Fuckboy. Now I'm happy. Hey, happy birthday, fam. Happy birthday. So Origin got the 125, 325, and M80. Where's the rest of the Origin chips? I mean, I can understand not having I would imagine at least a 300. The 315 is a science chip, so it does make sense. If memory serves, the 315 is research. And then there's one that I think the 350 is a racer. So not necessarily racing. Damn, they don't have all that many rental ships from each manufacturer in here. I'm kind of surprised. I thought they had more than that. The white perks, the bank, it does. Origin ships are so pretty, they really are. And I was wondering whether or not they were going to have the people dancing in the pyrotechnics up there today. They still do. And I love the fact that it's equal footing, right? Like there's a dude, just brolic, 6-pack, fit. Lady up there with purple hair, dancing. It's another dude up there. The dudes look high. I don't know if it's a good idea, but you know, they there. Is it Arendril? The referral code, it's in the exclamation SC command. Do you do any pirate runs? I really don't. It does make sense that because it's Drake DefenseCon, that Drake would just have this main floor every day. It makes sense. What do you think of the Odin? I think it's dope that there's a massive ship. Did I go to the wrong hall? Because this feels like all the same shit that we've seen already. No, the meteor's over there, but it's still Anvil over there. Well, no, the M80 was out the other day, so I think they're just putting out a bunch of little shit from these companies every time. They only put the chips out for rent that are actually on the floor. That makes sense. This game is amazing. Understatement. I've been playing it for a decade. I know well. This is on PS5? Not on PS5. And I don't think it ever will come to PS5. I don't remember seeing the FAT Lightning, so I think I need to head my way over that way. That's sad. House. Like, I mean, it's like it's an MMO that is doing things that nobody's ever done. I feel like functionality wise, like graphically, it could run on the PS5. I think it's the keybinds that make it a problem. There's too many keybinds, I feel like, to fit on a controller. You can only imagine the lag when 12 of those pull up on the station. Guaranteed. Just got my friend to download the game. What should we do? I would say start with box missions, just to get a handle on moving, picking up weapons, getting a handle on how they feel, picking up boxes, like just how things move, how you do some of the basic mechanics of StarCitizen. Once you've done some box missions, do some light bounty work, like see how it feels to fire at another ship, get used to it. That's the only thing that's keeping me from melting the Guardian, because it's huge, man. It's huge, and the M80 is not that big, but that thing is beefy. It's
kind of beefy.
I don't think it's the Guardian MX we have, but I know we got a Guardian, so I don't want to rush to get rid of that thing. Also, a lot of helpful teams on Discord who can guide you. Beyond teams on Discord, Sly, once you go to download the game, they have a dedicated group of people who volunteer to basically Sherpa you through the game. They will walk you through how to do things. The tutorial has some outdated steps to it, but the things that are in the tutorial are still there. It still functions. Get a med gun for each of you. That's also not a bad idea. Pirates go pirating, take leave nothing. I mean, you could, but also you don't have to. And that's the FAT Lightning. That's my baby. There goes my baby. There she go, there she go. No. I love that shit. Guardian doesn't fit in the Idris though. Fair, but also I don't have an interest, so I plead the fifth on all of that. The M80 fits in the Ironclad Assault, and I feel like the Guardian might. It's a little beefy, but it might. And I want the Assault just so that we can do the refueling and repairing. It's just a good idea. Guardian may not fit in the Idris, but it may fit in the Assault. We may need to test that theory. Played the game before, it's just his first time. Oh, then you already have an idea of what you like to do. Introduce him to that. Stuff that you like to do. I feel like you show your buddy what you like to do, that'll probably be a thing that your buddy likes to do. That's a Super Hornet. Yeah. And then we got the Fury, the tiny Fury. Look at how tiny the thing is. And you look at the Pitbull. The Pitbull is basically this, just not spherical in the front or conical. Like, that's the tiniest form factor you can give a ship like that. Can you buy the FAT Lightning here or just test fly rent? I feel like it's not Anvil Day, so I don't think you can buy it. I feel like you'll be able to buy it on Anvil Day, because that's part of the way that they do this in here. Since it's not Anvil Day, you won't even see it on the rental options, but when you get to Anvil Day, you'll see the rental options. You'll see the option to come to the website. If you wanted to go and grab one for IRL monies, you could do that as well. Will with the follow, appreciate you. Thank you very much. But yeah, I didn't see like anywhere to rent these ships.
Okay.
Yeah, but I'd say like this is not a get in the front counter ship. See, now I'm curious if I even want to get rid of my Guardian. F7A will be my all-time favorite as a combat ship. I'm gonna put this back on real quick. So we can turn these lights on. You know what I'm saying? Put some flashlights up. Like, this is a dope amount of internal space for a heavy fighter, man. Like, you even got like a little hallway here with some more stuff. You got the pilot seat in here. Like, this is just nice, man. Is the Titan still a decent starter? Absolutely. If you haven't played in 2 years, you haven't seen the Cutter. The Cutter is a great starter that's from Drake. Then there's also the Aurora Mark II. They redid the Aurora, and it is a fantastic looking ship. But yeah, this is the Guardian, and I have one. I just don't Now I need to fight in it so I can see if I like the feel of it versus the M80. Because beef-wise, I feel like it's going to have a stronger hull. Did the free flight start? They delayed. At minimum, delayed the free fly. They might have canceled it. Might have to get it installed again. If it's been 2 years, absolutely. 2024 was a great year for content for StarCitizen. They did the ASD missions. They did a lot of stuff. Unless that was 2025, it might have been. But they've done a ton of stuff over the last 2 years that I feel like the beginning of 2024 is when they implemented the new interface, like the new looting interface. And then at the end of 2024, they added Pyro, which is the second star system. And then, oh, great. Submit. Cancel. Launch. Give me that. Boom. MX is way better shot in fighting when you want to use a Guardian. I mean, that's the problem I have is I don't remember if it's a Guardian MX or a regular Guardian. Also, Flow of Life with the Heart Me. Welcome to the call. Thank you very much for the support. Appreciate the follow and the share. Good looking out. But yeah, Lovable Stoner. Game-breaking bugs have been a part of StarCitizen for a minute. And right now, like, we are literally like the missions don't work. Or should I say the contracts aren't working because they had the largest player count they've ever had. And it's like, I kind of been saying this for years that as we get closer to 1.0, we are going to see more of this. We're going to see a silly amount of more people who haven't heard of StarCitizen coming into StarCitizen, a silly amount of the people who play StarCitizen wanting to play more StarCitizen. And it's just going to continue. It's going to just slowly build over time to more and more and more until we get to 1.0. So at this point, just expect. Keep getting this load screen and stays up forever and never letting me load in. I would, when you log back out of the game, verify your game files. Bug Citizen, as we say, but why are you giving me pop-ups? I thought I turned out. Stop it. No, I get it. It's come such a long way. It absolutely has come a long way. And it is nonstop, more and more impressive. Like, look, it crashed, but like, if this were 3 years ago, just 3 years ago, we would have been at our starting location. We would have been in our hangar. Did they do full account wipes? They did with this patch, which was the first full wipe they've done in like 4 years. They did a close to full wipe when they dropped Pyro at the end of 2024, but it wasn't full. It wasn't full at all. So like, they've done a lot of good work in the meantime. So the idea that like, we just load up in here and we're fine is kind of dope. Moses, I am not. Cam, I have no idea what that is. Are the contracts still bugged? They were last time we loaded, and they are still now. But yeah, I was literally pulling up the map so that I could showcase. Like, we are at ArcCorp. We can step back and then see the whole of Stanton, but now we zoom out. If you haven't played in 2 years, Pyro wasn't in the last time you played. Pyro's bigger than Stanton. Let me step back again. And then if you remember, Lorville was in the game. They took it out because they were like, all right, it's going to go in another star system. It's back now. Or should I say Levski? Lorville is on Hurston. Yeah, Levski they took out and they put it back. So lots of cool stuff. That's kind of dope, Cam. Sharing all the things. It crashed because you were embarrassing it. I was just trying to show the map, bro. Also, let me see what refresh this. Oh, great. I wonder if I have to restart the browser because it does like to crash when. Let's see, standalone ships. I gotta see if my Guardian is a regular Guardian. Yep, it's a regular Guardian. So maybe I need to CCU that to the MX. Huh. 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 Fucking. Huh. 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 Oh man, it's not Marine Day, so they don't show the Guardian. Rude. I will. FAT or M80? Technically I have both on my account. They gave me the M80 to give away, so we're giving away an M80. And I've had the FAT since they put it out the first time, and it is, if I'm gonna go into a fight, I typically bring it out because reasons. And then I have a Guardian, which is not a heavy as heavy. So it's probably looking at that. Try to use in StarCitizen. I'm pretty sure I need another stick for StarCitizen. I mean, maybe not. I don't know. Do I play TCGs? This is just sitting on my desk. And this. It's just sitting on my desk. Also, this. Just a big ass box of Phantasmal Flames that I haven't opened anything in. We might have that fancy ass Charizard and just haven't opened it yet. Might have a $700 card in there. Might have more. Who knows? So yeah, we play TCGs. Also the Cyberpunk TCG that just went through Kickstarter. Back that. So yeah, M80 best heavy. See, I don't know yet. I got heavily in the Riftbound. I've been wanting to get in the Riftbound, but like, I don't know who sells it. I need to find that out. I also wanted to hit up Riot to see if I could get some Riftbound from them, because I've been talking to one of the community managers over there since before it came out. So like, maybe I need to figure that out. What is the M80 rank so far in your op? I don't know yet. I have not actually flown it to fight. Art's out of this world. The art does look fantastic. I'll give them that. I'm hoping they come out with a digital version so that I can play and not have to have a bunch of more cards. But I'm not mad at having cards, because the amount of Magic cards I have, I don't know where my Magic box is with all my cards in it, but I have a good amount of cards. So reasons and whatnot. Reasons and things. All right, so out of here. Stand up.
Stand up.
Boom, boom. Also, if you haven't played in like 2 years, the servers, when they put in Pyro, the servers became real. So they have the first iteration of server meshing. And that is huge in and of itself, because the server meshing has up to 700 people on a shard. And I think each server has up to 100 and some change. Let's see. Right now on this shard, where is it? I know it's out there somewhere. 33 FPS, which, we're on Vulcan. 294 people in the shard, 52 people in the server. And I get the feeling, because it's the DefenseCon, they likely set up a custom server around Area 18 specifically for this. The contracts are still broken. See? You can play Riftbound online on TCG Arena. Interesting. Space Busters with a follow, appreciate you. Or Space Bus Tours. I'm bad for reading that too fast. But yeah, we need to go. I want to go do some fighting, but like no contract, so we can't. Like, I could try to fly to Pyro and find some pirates. Could. Don't know if I want to. I'm gonna hope that the contracts come back up. Or actually, I could go to the main menu and then pick an EU server and see about going to the EU server and see if the contract's up over there. Because you never know, it may not be off on all the servers. You know what I mean? Bum, 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 bum.
A Vanduul Hollow.
Why would they do that? Defend Nick, save the Empire. Save the city, save the world. What's in this one? Oh, there's the wolf. Yeah, after you've seen the M80 right over there, seeing the wolf makes it make perfect sense as to why they're not really comparable, right? Like, it's not really the same. Don't disrespect the M80 like that, for real. It's kind of rude, for real. Keep it a buck.
Keep it a buck.
It's kind of rude, for real, if I may. But look at it. Look at this thing. It's huge. I sat in it yesterday and got stuck, so I'm not gonna say that. Hey there. What up, Dietrich?
This is the way.
It is the way. Cyprian Constantine. Hola. Happy Saturday, right back at you, Dietrich. Also, yeah, it's not a normal thing to be on this time on a Saturday, but I started taking Mondays off. So Mondays are an off day. Am I a part of an organization? I'm the leader of an organization, Flow of Life. M80 is one of the best looking ships. We'll see how it plays, though. I mean, yeah. I wish there was some contracts so I could guaranteed get into a fight. I don't want to have to go to Pyro to do it. Therein lies the rub. Is it StarCitizen? It is. Are we recruiting? I mean, we're not actively recruiting and like hunting for people, but like we're always looking for more people to join. I lead the Night Corps. We are a bounty hunting and security providing organization. Boom. That's the Night Corps. That's me. 197 members. We're almost at 200. Almost there. StarCitizen is the best game on the market. I mean, it's like I hear that sentence and it's like, it feels like it's both a compliment and also a this game. Like it's a tough balance to strike, right? Because when I hear scam, I hear like, this delivers nothing. And I feel like that's bullshit because the amount of time that I've played in this game far outstrips full games. Like, far surpasses. It's buggy without the bugs. Yes, it would be one of the best games on the market if there was no bugs. So I'm excited for the next level of the game so that we can get to the point where we can get past people saying like,
this game's a piece of shit.
Like, It's like I understand the anger, but at the same time, like, how much of that time do you think is prepping to actually go out and play, though? It depends. There's so much to do in this game that could be any number of things. Like right now, we've been playing for like an hour today, and this hour has been walking around the show floor showcasing stuff like the Clipper. Like, I have a Clipper. It is fucking dope. I love it. But like, it's meant to be a sim. Sims have a tendency to take time to do shit because Sims. They're a sim. Every sim game that I've ever played takes a while to do shit. You want to go play Arma and then just like, no, you have to do steps to get to shit. And then once you streamline and understand the couple things that you need to prep for your major moves, it's a whole lot easier to do the prep part. So like, for example, like if I know I like a certain gun, if I go to a station and just buy 15 of those guns and just leave them at my base, I can just go open my inventory, put that gun on, put some ammo on, and then I'm out. Like, that's every game that has the ability to prep has that same thing. It's just, I feel like we're at a point in this game specifically that there is enough stuff that you can do and enough places that you can't get certain things that you need to go to other places to get the things that you're looking for. That like I feel like that's the problem. It's like you can't buy everything everywhere. Can't wait till the other manufacturers make their general ships big same. It's been in development for years with millions spent with no 1.0 release in sight. Best game ever. I love when this part of the conversation comes up because for me, the 1.0 is a specific series of things. Where is it? Did I put it at the top? I did. So, this is StarCitizen, and this is the 1.0. This is what they're gunning for in 1.0. I would venture to say that at least something like 2/3 of the things that they need for 1.0 are already in the game. I've never done a tally properly, so like for the council, like these are the guilds that you're going to be working for in 1.0. The council operative, which is basically go do shit, shoot shit, either on ship or in space. That exists. Pirate, shipjacker. The pirate part exists. The shipjacker part, not so much because they still have the hacking tools, but they have not introduced hacking to steal ships. So 0.5, so 1.5. Crafter, illegal. They got blueprints for crafting. Crafting is in the game now. It's the base version of crafting. It's like the intro to crafting. So I will still give that a 0.5. So 2 out of 3. Violent criminal. 3 out of 4. Smuggler. Drugs have been in this game for years. So out of like we're missing one thing. Technically, out of these. Violent criminal FPS in there. Organized criminal. Since we don't know how they define organized criminal, I'd say that's iffy. So like we won't count that one. But racing's been in the game for a while. So like out of the 8 things on this list, there's really like 3 that aren't there. So 5 out of 8, greater than 2/3. Imperial Sports Federation, industrial athlete. The fuck? That's not there yet. Parkour athlete. You've got mantling, but no proper parkour. Wonder when they're going to release planets in hygiene, cooking, etc. I'm looking forward to it as well. Love the Clipper. Big same. Game is this StarCitizen. I'm actually more okay with having to travel to get gear. You should be able to order it. Player brings it. I mean, that's the ideal world. But like we're going to get there, I feel like. Racing pilot. Racing's in. Marksman. That's going to require events and really locations that are set up to be marksmen. So that's not in there. Racing driver is there. So out of this, really 2 of these things exist because there's on ground driving and pilot racing. So 2 of the 5. So less than half of that one. Hunting. We can hunt already in game. Farming, not there yet. Crafting exists, so 0.5. Search and rescue, technically that's there because they have missions where you can go and find people in caves and then save them. Researcher, not there yet. Explorer, you can explore, but it's not the same. So like this one is about a half. A 3.5. Mercenary guild, soldier FPS, yup. Bounty hunting, yup. Combat pilot, yup. Operative FPS, yup. So mercenary guild's solid. They're going to add some structure around it, but that's already there. Transport guild, trader, there. Transporter, there. Recovery expert, that's going to save people and or ships from explosions and shit that's happened. That's already in there. Hauler and courier, already in there. Now technically courier, I feel like is data courier, and we don't have data couriering in the game yet. So data courier is not there. United resource workers, repair technician, repairs in the game. Breakdown engineer, breakdowns in the game. Fuel gatherer, ish. I know they just put out a new fuel ship, so like that's ish. And the Starfarer exists, but I don't know how to gather the fuel. Salvager, in there. Miner, in there. Builder, not yet. Refiner, not yet. Crafting, not yet. So out of these 8, again, 5 out of 8. So I feel like we're mostly done with these. It's the little game mechanics that are keeping it back. Nyx, Pyro, Stanton, and Nyx are in the game. Nyx's planets are not yet there, but they should be there this year. I get the feeling they're probably going to release Castra at the end of the year, just like they released Nyx at the end of the year this year. And then Terra is probably going to be next year. So we're not too far off from the stuff that they need, but I feel like we're waiting for Genesis. I feel like when Genesis drops, which is their new planetary creation system to procedurally generate planets, that's what we're waiting for the Nyx planets. And once that happens, I get the feeling we're probably going to get a bunch of stuff dumped out really quickly. Pierre World with the follow, appreciate you. So this is 1.0. This is what they want to be 1.0. Most of it is there. Nyx as a system is there. Pyro is there. Stanton is there. These 3, again, most 2 out of 5 or 3 out of 5 are there. Are there completely? No, because again, Nick still needs stuff, but Nick still has a bunch of missions that you can go do. Nick still has a bunch of locations that you can visit. And once they put the planets in after we get Genesis, and I feel like, again, once we get Genesis, we're going to see a quick Castra and Terra turnover, I think. It wouldn't surprise me if they put out Castra and Terra at the same time, just like if they put Pyro out once, then they put Nyx out next. It would be, I feel like they would kill if they released Squadron 42 and then dropped Castra and Terra in that same time frame. That'll be dope. Do we have bullet drop physics? I don't think so. Have I seen the map? The Galaxy map? Yeah, that's on the website. You can go see the map on the website. If you're talking about the road map, I haven't seen specifically the road map in a minute because they update it every now and then. They're working on 2 games. Yes, and I think that's a thing that a lot of people don't really get about Star Citizen, and that's also part of the reason why I understand why people think it's a scam. Because Squadron 42, the single player game that they're working on, isn't out yet. So they wouldn't know. They'd be like, what the fuck, man? Where's the game? This is a whole nother thing. Squadron 42, to give you an example of the level of work going into Squadron 42, I'm going to name off some actors. And if you don't know who they are, I want you to Google them because holy shit. Henry Cavill, Gillian Anderson, Mark Strong, Rona Mitra, John Rhys Davies, Mark Hamill. And that's just some. Gary Oldman. Again, just some of the actors in Squadron 42. And if you're a sci-fi fan, I will say again, Mark Hamill. The actors are not an excuse. Have you ever made a game, Masochist? When I said that the actors, to give you an idea of the scale of the game, that's to give you an idea of the level of detail they're trying to get into. That's it. It's supposed to release this year. They just talked about it releasing this year, like within the last week. And let's open this. That's just a snippet of some of the video stuff. They're coming into the Star Citizen as well. I don't know. We don't know how long Squadron 42 is before Star Citizen, really. So that's going to be a tough thing. This is just a little bit of video footage from Squadron 42. And again, I'm not trying to excuse anything. I'm trying to give you an understanding of the things that are happening in the other game that... Let me see, hold on. Before I say anything else, I'm going to see what you're saying. That's fine, but it has nothing to do with development unless the actors are in full mocap. They are in full mocap.
I used to do the same thing when I was first coming up. Post up to the flight deck whenever I could to watch the launches.
So first, they are in full mocap. Second, what's mocap? Motion capture. It's basically the thing that FOIP does in Star Citizen when it's mocapping my face in real time, except actors do that. They get into a full mocap suit. They capture their facial features, their expressions, and their body motions because they're actors. They embody their character truly. And they capture all that, and then they have to adjust all that. So this is mocap, except it's done in a very small scale with just my face. Then blame Henry, dude can't stay still. I won't be doing that. But Masochist, as part of the reason that I like Star Citizen is because when I found Star Citizen, I was teaching people how to make video games. So I have an understanding of how the cake is made at a level that many gamers don't. If you ever heard of Full Sail University, I taught at Full Sail University in the game design online degree program. We were initially started with the Unreal Development Kit. I was helping people to, like, I don't code in C++, but once you understand ECMA standards in code, it makes it easier to kind of bounce in between languages. So I spent most of my time in HTML, CSS, PHP, a lot of web tech, and then ActionScript, if you remember Flash. But then I started to work with these students, and then they were in C++, but I understood code, so I could help them. Then I learned C# enough to teach C#. And then we switched from Unreal Development Kit to Unity. So I have helped people make games. I was essentially their producer. So they would come to me with they had to make game design documents of saying, this is the game I want to make. This is how we're going to do it. My job was to keep them to their game design document. If they started to get out of scope, be like,
Hey, what the fuck?
but like, you know, officially, like I'm a professional here. I can't be saying what the fuck to students. So I would help them with their things if they needed to. Well, I can't do this. All right, cool. Let's figure it out together. Let's make it work. and then help them do shit. So as someone who understands how the cake is made per se, when you understand how to make video games, the idea of making 2 games at once is
Fucking silly.
it is the worst idea. And I feel like it is the reason that people consider Star Citizen a scam, because they're working on 2 games at once. And the reason that I'm forgiving on this project is because, again, I understand how the concept works. Making 1 game is tough. They want to make Squadron 42 a single player game lead into Star Citizen. They want them to feel the same. They want them to play the same. Squadron 42 has a lot of stuff that is story-based that they don't want to spoil before the game launches. So I had been saying this for years and years and years, that once Squadron 42 is done, Star Citizen's development is going to explode. Within a year of them saying that Squadron 42 was feature complete, we had the best year for content that Star Citizen has ever had. Squadron 42 is done. They just need to polish. When that happened, Star Citizen immediately had the best year that it had ever had. The best year that it had ever had for people who've been playing to get more content, to get more game in the game. That's when the ASD missions came out. I'm sitting here wearing an ASD, well, I was wearing an ASD fit, but like the ASD missions added so much to the depth of Star Citizen. They added so much more content. They added so many more things that players could do, so many more missions that you could just repeat that are still in depth and deep. It's dope. Doesn't help that Squadron 42 has most of the SIG staff working on it. I mean, but also, again, once Squadron 42 is done, and once the polish is done, they're not immediately going to work on the next Squadron game. They're going to do bug fixing, so they're going to take a smaller amount of dev team to work on bug fixes, but the vast majority of the devs are going to go and boost all of the stuff that needed to be in Squadron 42, and they're going to make it work for Star Citizen because that's how it works. They're games in the same universe. If they want the ships to fly the same, then why would they not spend that time to make sure that everything feels right? So they're going to make it right for Squadron 42, and then they're going to make it multiplayer for Star Citizen. So once Squadron 42 releases, wait, give it a year, you're going to see the same thing happen. It's going to be one of the best years that Star Citizen has ever had. I'm going to recreate Star Citizen in Visual Basic. Jokes. SIG do as SIG does here. Welcome to Star Citizen. I mean, they're making 2 games at once. I'm absolutely fine with that. With joysticks, these are the Thrustmaster Solar 2s. Star Citizen's dead time in the budget they've had feels so incomplete and terrible. Again,
2 games at once.
And we didn't even watch a lot of this trailer. This is an hour and 16 minutes. This is just the intro to Squadron 42. And that's somebody playing, so it's playable. Squadron 42 is the reason that Star Citizen exists. So, yeah, things aren't perfect. They're not. I would never suggest that they are. We've had a crash today. The missions probably still don't work. The contracts anyways, yeah, we can't do a contract right now. So, yeah, they could be doing better in that. Simultaneously, making 2 games at once is
Fucking hard.
and I understand that. So I'm a little easy on the forgiving side of things. But again, they're making 2 games at once, and one of them is a massive single player experience. One of them is a massive multiplayer experience. And I don't know if anybody, I know a lot of people are like,
They've had so much money.
rent a 100-player server for any game and tell me how much that costs. And then imagine that the shards that they have allow for 5 to 7 of these servers to connect for shard. And there's a series of those shards across every region: US, EU, Asia, Australia, I think. So
Servers are fucking expensive.
So however much money they had, servers are expensive, employees are expensive, hell, healthcare is expensive, computers to run all this shit is expensive. There's a lot of stuff that goes on that a lot of people haven't considered that money is being spent on. So massively playing live build, even when Squadron 42 comes out. Oh no, I'm gonna play through Squadron 42, beat Squadron 42, and then immediately go back into the verse. That's just gonna happen. I expect as much. I already know it. And I'm still hoping we get an F7A at the end of Squadron 42. I think that's the ship that they said that they might give. I'm hoping it's the case. Had the budget, probably went to the actors. I don't know. Considering Mark Hamill was in Wing Commander, he may not have required as much money. He may be like, fuck it, man, I'll do it because I'll do it for the love of the game type shit. But like, we don't know. But what I do understand is it's a labor of love project that has already done things that no game has ever done. There is a crater on a moon in this game that is larger than the landmass of all the Grand Theft Auto games that have been released combined. You can fit all of the GTAs into a crater. Now, mind you, it's a crater, so it's empty, but land grabs exist. Once the game goes into 1.0, that you'll have the ability to set up a location as yours and build a base. Build shit around it. You want to sell some shit? You can do that. What up, Ruby? How you doing? Still Drake? I mean, it's the Drake DefenseCon. It's Drake's convention. So Drake has the biggest show floor room, and everybody else gets to kind of like slide in on the sides. Appreciate the follow, Ruby. Thank you very much. Also appreciate the likes. But yeah, we are talking about a game that is doing things that no one's ever done. I'm cool with them taking a little bit more time. How many games have we had that released and were asked that we touched and they were released and were asked and they just were given up on immediately? They've been working on this game for a decade. And as someone who's since for like 14 years, and they started with like 8 people. And now they're at hundreds. They're at like 5 studios across the world. Need to melt 2 ships for an Ironclad Assault. I literally have an Ironclad Assault CCU from a Zeus Mark II to the Ironclad Assault. I'm tempted to apply it, but like apparently on Crusader Day, the C2 to the M2, I'll be able to save like $100 if it works out nicely. Pledged in 2015, only played a little in like 2020. Oh, then you're in for a treat. If you haven't played since 2020, good lord. What do you want to pick this game up? Just don't want to drop it for being too overwhelming. It's going to be overwhelming in the beginning, Bird. There's a lot of different things that I like to do in this game. Like not just flying around. Like I like salvaging. Like yesterday, we went and did a bunch of salvage missions and it was dope. Like I got a vulture. We went to a ship. We scraped the hull. It's very much like Power Wash Simulator, where you scrape the outside of a ship until the hull is gone, and then you break it apart, and then you eat the little pieces of it. It's dope. I get the cost to a point, and I get the dev time, but it's a point. It's better than Starfield by a mile, and that's the thing, Masochist. A lot of people expected Starfield to be this. If you didn't expect Starfield to be this, and you expected it to be a Bethesda game, you weren't disappointed.
Now arriving.
As somebody who has played Bethesda games since Morrowind, Skyrim, Oblivion, Fallout 3, Fallout 4, Fallout New Vegas, even though that's technically not Bethesda, they have a formula. The Bethesda formula, when applied to Starfield is still fucking dope. It's just that a lot of people saw this when you sit down into your cockpit. The sitting in the frontier ship of Starfield felt very much like sitting down in the Cutlass Black. So I can see why people expected Starfield to be this. It is not. So when you have a game that needs, like, one of the biggest things that people were pissed off with Starfield is that you can't just go land on a planet where you want to. I wonder where people will get the idea of being used to that outside of this in No Man's Sky. But as a single player game that doesn't need the multiplayer aspect of having to show you landing, they wouldn't need you to land. Development wise, that takes a lot more resources to stream in everything that you can see as you go from space to the surface of a planet. And also, that's game time that you lose. The time that it takes to land on a planet in StarCitizen, in Starfield, you would have landed, gotten out of your ship, and had a conversation and been doing some shit in the meantime. The time it takes you to fly from space to a location, and as a single player experience, Bethesda didn't want that. for players. So I'm not mad at that. I'm not mad at that at all. Because again, single player game. We don't need all of that for a single player game. That's silly. That's too much. It's too much for nothing. For no reason at all. So I feel like a lot of people miss the aspect of reasons for the development process. Only played ship is a Retaliator, probably not the best solo ship. Not the fuck at all, Hunter, but it's a beastly ship. Wasn't expecting StarCitizen, but the maps and planets felt way too barren. Story was good, 7.5 out of 10. When was the last time you touched it? I'm literally asking that for a reason. So, like, if we were to go back into my folder of screenshots, I think it was in April. Where is it? I think I may need to go back to March. Oh, yeah, because I went to Bethesda headquarters. They flew me there to show me the update to Starfield before it dropped. And these are the updates that they dropped for Starfield since launch. And that's before they added in the Terran Armada, which is a whole new DLC campaign, and the Freelanes update, which allows you to fly in between planets in the same star system. Bethesda has not stopped fucking with Starfield. We're trying to make the argument that planet services are densely populated in Starfield. No, I'm just saying, like, when was the last time you touched it? Because they've been adding updates this whole time. Like, with Freelanes, you can fly in between planets. They minimize the same locations that you see on planets. Also, like, the summer after release, because it was Bethesda, they had never made a game with vehicles. So, like, I don't think they really understood the importance of a vehicle. But after the backlash, because they pay attention to player feedback, there was a vehicle added, and then they added another vehicle. And with this Freelanes update, they added another vehicle. And then once you add in mods, there's a stupid amount more vehicles. So a lot of the things that people are frustrated with Starfield have been fixed. That's what I'm trying to say. That's the argument I'm trying to make. Play day one and that's it. Then you have not played the Starfield that still exists. Unlike many single player games that release and they're done, that's not Bethesda. Bethesda patches 10-year-old games. And they've been updating Starfield the entire time that game has been out. So if you haven't played since day one, you should probably try it again. They still upgrading Skyrim. Yep. 6 months after release, yeah. Then 6 months after release, they hadn't even added in the Rev 8, which is the vehicle that they added. So keep at it. Like, go back in and play it again. It's a different experience now. It is still Bethesda. It is still a Starfield. It's still. I've said it. I said it during the sponsored stream that I was doing for Starfield. Bethesda makes Bethesda games. And when I say this next descriptor, it'll make sense if you've played more than one Bethesda game. Hey, it's good to see you. I haven't seen you around these parts before. You're new here, huh? What do you look like when you customize your character? Yeah, that seems pretty cool. That does look like what you look like. Man, this really sucks that this big bad out here is causing problems for everybody. I really wish somebody would take care of it. Oh shit, the big bad. Oh man, did you just handle that right now? Thank goodness. I hope somebody takes the big bad out for real. Like right now, that was a good start, but man, that guy needs to go somewhere. Tell you what, I hope you have a great day, and I hope you go out into the universe and be exactly who you need to be. Tell me that's not the intro to Morrowind, Skyrim, Oblivion, Fallout 3, Fallout 4. That is the Bethesda formula. Starfield has that exact same formula, except you're a miner, and they gave it a space candy coating. Skyrim, Oblivion, Morrowind are that formula with a fantasy coating. Fallout 3, Fallout 4 are that game with a post-apocalyptic wasteland candy coating. So they made the same game. It's just that it's the biggest version of that game that they've ever made. So they're going to make missteps. Is it going to be perfect? No. But one thing I do respect about Bethesda, they don't just stop. They don't just, like, how many of us played Anthem when it launched and then EA was like, fuck this game, and then just stopped working on it? Or Mass Effect Andromeda, and EA was just like, fuck this game, and just stopped working on it. Within 3 months, stopped working on it. Bethesda has been fucking on and building up Starfield since the day it released. And also, if you got the deluxe version of the game and you use the creator points to get the vulture missions, all of the DLC that they've released that could be paid for, you didn't pay anything extra for. Because Terran Armada is a part of the deluxe edition. Free Lanes was a free update. There was another one with the, I can't remember the name of it, but there was a previous DLC that was a part of the deluxe edition, still a part of the deluxe edition. And the Vulture missions, they added 5 more missions like 3 weeks before they added in the Terran Armada and Free Lanes updates. So they did not fuck around. They've been cooking this entire time. All I'm saying is take a spoon, give it a taste. You might like it. You might like it. You might find that you were pleasantly surprised by what they've done. Anthem could have replaced Destiny, and I'll die on that hill. I love Anthem still. So I wouldn't even call it a Destiny replacement, because Destiny is a first-person shooter. Anthem was third-person mechs, so I didn't expect the same shit. But I enjoyed both. I enjoyed the shit out of both games. Hell, I enjoy Marathon, and they're gonna have a new season starting up soon. So when that new season comes out, we're going back to that. So yeah, man, you got to consider that some things just take time. Anthem was the biggest rug pull. It was. And the fact that BioWare had made an Anthem 2.0 that EA didn't release, like, what the fuck? Come on, bro. 2.0, you mean to tell me they kept working on it and you let them keep working on it and you didn't want to give it to us? Shit, I was so mad. Promise the network a rework and cancel it. Yeah, like the fuck? Let these motherfuckers cook and give me that. I want it. So when it comes to, like, we're literally talking about a game that released that was dope, and then the companies are like, nah, we good. Bethesda hasn't done that with Starfield at all. And I know because I asked Todd Howard a question, and he was like, oh, that's a great question. And then he went into detail with an answer that I was mad that I hadn't started to record what he had to say first, because I'd never been in the room with Todd Howard before. And I sat in the front row. I got the closest I could get to the front to make sure that I was on top of all of the shit they were talking about in regard to Starfield. And the game, I've loved Starfield since day one. It's been fantastic. I'm excited to see where they continue to take it, because they obviously are cooking. What the fuck? Did they just randomly pop? Hell fucking yeah. We sitting here talking and they just randomly popped up with these missions. Bitch, let's go. Let's go. Ugh. Used to have an award-winning writer that made them retire and go to Wizards. So you're saying it's worth playing Starfield? I'm gonna not even tell you whether or not you should. I'm gonna show you a thing that I feel like encompasses the way I feel about most of these games. If you're curious why I play so much StarCitizen or why I enjoy StarCitizen so much, these are my top 13 games I've streamed over the past 10 years of streaming. You can see which one is in the #1 spot, right? Elite Dangerous is second place. No Man's Sky is in third place. As somebody asked in chat that I was in the middle of a rant that I forgot to answer, that whether or not I played No Man's Sky. No Man's Sky is my third most streamed game on Twitch over the last decade. Cyberpunk, #8. Starfield is in my top 10 games streamed. Top 10 games streamed over a decade. Starfield is #10. I feel like that should tell you plenty about whether or not I enjoy Starfield. If I stream Cyberpunk, will be my #1. Easy. Cyberpunk is fucking fantastic. And my hours are nowhere near that if you combine my time played offline. Good Lord. I have Cyberpunk on every platform I can buy Cyberpunk, because they won't give me the chance. They had, at the time, they didn't give me the chance to give them more money. So I didn't buy Phantom Liberty on everything, but nah. I feel like StarCitizen is a better, no offense, than what? I don't find offense to anything. Like, everybody has the ability to make a choice about what they prefer and what they don't. That's fine. Starfield, no, it's StarCitizen is an MMO. That's easy. In my opinion, that's an easy decision. Like, if you prefer an MMO, good game. You prefer an MMO. There's nothing wrong with that. That's dope. Oh, somebody already got it. Oh, they're not letting me accept more missions. They show them, but they're not letting me take them. All right, let's go back to the main menu because we got the call to arms. That's not enough. You like what you like. Exactly. Like I'm never gonna yuck somebody's yum. I'm not gonna do that. I feel like that's disrespectful as fuck. You like what you like. There's nothing wrong with that. When you buy, there will be an option at the bottom, I believe. For what? I think I'm gonna pick it up. Where do I put your code in when you buy it? Oh yeah, when you make your account, they have the referral codes. So if you go to make your account, that code that's right there on the TikTok, that is my referral code. You can put that in and you'll get the option when you go in. Let's go to the EU. See if we can get some contracts. Can I recall StarCitizen and scan my Overwhelmed Studio more like pretty much. But yeah, love the game. We'll continue to play the game. I know a lot of people is streaming hard. Streaming is multitasking and mass, right? It's multitasking, but it's also setting up the stream. Like, it's not difficult once you have it set up, but like right now I'm using Meld Studio to broadcast the stream. I have TikTok Live Studio running over here. I have a browser that shows me my stream so I can see what it looks like. I got StreamerBot running over here. Meld Studio does a really good job of bringing in all my chat boxes. So I have Twitch and YouTube together, and then I have TikTok chat to the side of that because TikTok chat flows at a different pace. But I have all of them next to each other basically. And the key is, if you're gonna stream, I think there's a couple different archetypes of streamers. One of them, Meld, M-E-L-D.
You played yourself.
I mean, technically, with my character looking like I look, I play myself all the time. But streaming is essentially, once you're doing it, it's the archetypes. There are people who are pro gamers who will just be beasts thoroughly, and that's just it. They're just beasts, and they don't pay as much attention to chat. But when you watch them play, they're so fucking good that it doesn't matter. Like I'm watching this to learn something. There's personalities. I feel like I fall into the personality side of things. Zach with the follow, appreciate you. I'm more of a personality than a pro gamer. I'm on Team Liquid. Yes, I'm on Team Liquid as a content creator because I'm silly. I do great work when it comes to event hosting. So I get to do things that not everybody does or would. Then we add in, there's VTubers, which I feel like are a mix of both, right? Because you still have to have the tech capability to be able to play games and set up the tech stream for the VTubing. That's a lot. But once you get all that engaged, you're there. So like, that's the basics in typical game focused streaming. And once you get past that, it's multitasking. So I would say it is hard, but it is also, I'm decent at multitasking. So I can play a game decently and oh man. Okay, no, I'm just probably need to scroll down. So I can play a game decently and be paying attention to chat decently at the same time, right? So it's situational. A lot of it is situational, but I feel like if you're interested in it, try it. Okay, so they're just not mercenary missions accepting, or also once you accept one, I wonder if you have to like abandon one. You can only get one at a time, maybe. Nope, we got that one. All right, so we'll log back to the main menu and then we'll try to come in again to see if we can accept a bounty mission. Because I try to get call to arms if I'm in Stanton, because call to arms is anytime you take out a target that is somebody who has a crime stat, you get paid. I'm trying to get paid. Rewarding, no. As far as like for me, as far as rewarding is concerned, I enjoy making people's days. I enjoy making people laugh. I enjoy entertaining. I enjoy teaching. You have to go out to the main menus and hit F1 again. And go back in. Too late. So leave the missions, go back in. You have to refresh it when you accept that one. All right, cool. I'll do that. But as far as rewarding is if somebody comes in and they're like, bro, this made my day, that makes me feel great, because I'm a firm believer in a lot of the world is shit right now. So if I can give somebody some giggles, or if I can teach somebody something, I've done something worthy for the day, if that makes sense. So my goal is always to provide a giggle, to provide some entertainment, to provide some education. If I can do any of those three things, I feel like I've had a great day. And 90K, I absolutely believe the game is fun. It is buggy at times, but it is very fun in my opinion. So many people may disagree with me, but that's fine. That's, again, everybody's got their own opinions. But for me, I think it's rewarding. And the key with streaming is, and whether or not you consider it to be rewarding, is to keep at it. I'm at Space Marshal level. I don't foresee putting down StarCitizen unless I get burnt out. And you know, the joy of that, Gamma, is one of the things I like to do is take breaks. The community here regularly knows that the vast majority of my following, we have on Twitch, we have 102,000 followers and some change. The vast majority of that audience has come from StarCitizen. Me playing StarCitizen, me playing No Man's Sky, a lot of space-focused stuff. So that's just there, right? Simultaneously, though, is it crashed? Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, well, just a minute. Yeah, the people love space. They do. And as someone who loves space, I would agree. Because StarCitizen is the best Ironclad. I mean, it is among one of the best games. And one of the games that I love the fact that they're doing something that no one else is doing. So it's always going to be a thing for me. But we have a very heavy focus in sci-fi. And that's never going to change because I always love sci-fi. I love sci-fi movies. I love sci-fi shows. Techless with the follow. Appreciate you. So for me, it's any chance I get to do any of these things is easy. That's why they drop free fly. I mean, the bugs are plenty enough reason to drop the free fly for real. Plenty enough of reason. But yeah, let them cook. I'm a firm believer of let's it cook. Oh, I was in EU and they want me to only go to USA. I'm offended. I'm offended as fuck. What up, Reaper? Better than Starfield? Different from Starfield, IDK. For me, it's not about being better. It's about being different. Again, I'll show this. I play StarCitizen more than a lot of the other games. You could add in 6, 12, 15. You had to add my next 3 games up by hours to reach the same amount of time that I played StarCitizen. So I love StarCitizen. Simultaneously, out of 10 years, Starfield is my 10th most streamed game. That says a lot. That says a lot. So I love Starfield. I love StarCitizen, but they're very different experiences that I'm not going to be in the mood to play Starfield if I'm in the mood to play StarCitizen. I'm not going to want what Starfield offers. But if I'm in the mood for Starfield, StarCitizen's not going to do it. If I'm in the mood to sit down on the couch and play something that has a story that I like, StarCitizen is not going to be that, because when I play StarCitizen, I have flight sticks. I have a deep keyboard and mouse setup where I have a lot of options as far as what I'm going to press as far as keys are concerned. I can play Starfield with the controller. Very different experiences. Where can I get the game? RobertsSpaceIndustries.com or play.sc. I feel like that link should work. Yep. Play.sc. That is so much of a much better thing to say. I'm so glad they have that short URL. Starfield not even close to being on the same level. It is. It's just, again, different experiences. StarCitizen is an MMO with up to 700 players across 5 different servers. Starfield is not that. It's not that. Expecting it to be that is a disrespect to both StarCitizen and Starfield. At the end of the day. Expecting a game to be something else is rude. Let that game be what it is. Let that game tell you why it is what it is. And accept it for being what it is. Dominic with the follow, appreciate you. For me, that's what all this comes down to. That's what it all comes down to. I don't want to be in a situation where I have to pit a game versus another game just to justify anything. Because games are dope. That's like putting Mario up against something else. Like, why? Like, Mario is dope. Like, why does it have to be Mario versus anything? Can't it just be that game is dope? It can. And let it be that. That it's fine. There's nothing wrong with enjoying a thing. You don't have to directly compare things every time you do it. Like, if you're not in the mood for a burger, but you're in the mood for pasta, does that mean burgers aren't delicious? No, that just means you're in the mood for pasta. 12 hours from now, a burger might hit hard as like So you got to give it time. It did work, Steve. Thank you. We need another Mario v Sonic Olympics. You're not wrong. Played a little of the 4.8, the crash now, getting an error 5006 and can't launch after reinstall. Interesting. I would say check the Reddit, the subreddit, and the issue council. Because I don't know what that issue is off the top of the head. If anybody knows why an error 5006 would stop you from loading the game, say words. You don't compare Mario to Link. You don't. You don't go play Super Mario Brothers and then go compare that to Wind Waker. That'd be disrespectful as fuck. But there's times where you want to play Mario, and there's times where you want to go play Wind Waker. Just depends on the day. Depends on your mood. Let them be what they are. Enjoy them for what they are, and we all win.
Can't hear. I'll be tracking your progress on the bounty.
How are the Solo Joe 6? I love these things, guy. Absolutely love him. Oh shit! I only have 3 hours left on the Pitbull. Ah! The Gollum Ox. Oh no! I forgot about the Gollum Ox. Do I still have the? Oh, thank goodness. What does scrapping do? I don't know. I haven't scrapped the ship yet. It's an option. I haven't done it, but it's there. Do you get resources money? I don't know. That's why I'm concerned. That's why I haven't done it. I was like, I don't want to take chances on doing it and getting nothing. I don't think you get any resources, which is part of the reason why I haven't done it. When I get that error sign completely out of the online and launcher and empty shaders. Works for me every time. That's cool as fuck, Emma. All right, Reaper. Gamer Red over on YouTube said, when I get that error, sign completely out of the online and launcher and empty your shaders. So go to your shaders folder in the game folder, delete that, and then relaunch. Log back in on both, relaunch. I would actually log back into the launcher first and then try. Let's see what happens. I don't remember seeing that. Yeah, I don't think there was a heads up that you get any resources, so I don't want to take chances. You'll be able to get them all of them one last time on the final day. Yes. If you're as far as the ships are concerned. Did that no luck? That quick? God it. I'll be like, you and I grow up. Sheesh. Sheesh. Hey, the homie Hollywood 3XL. What up, my boy? And and relog. Where? I think if you log out of the launcher and you log out of the website, you've relogged technically. They state you can buy those ships in game after the event. I feel like with new ships, I don't see new ships ever being a thing that you can get immediately. I think it's always like 3 to 6 months of a delay between buying them in game versus buying them when you can buy them on the website. There's a maximum number of ships that a location can hold. Scraping is to make room for other ships, or scrapping is to make room for ships at a location. Yeah, but like, I don't know, man. Might be an insurance thing. Said to pop in and see the GOAT live.
You the GOAT.
I'm not out here lifting cosplayers calmly and easily out at cons. I'm gonna be like you when I grow up. Popular. We're gonna be popular. Appreciate the heart in me. Welcome back to the
Community.
and the popular, bro. Looking out. Congratulations, you played yourself. All right. God damn, what's the frame rate? That shit is smooth as fuck. And that's only 40 frames a second and this shit look that smooth? Jesus. Oh, my pants. My pants. Popular. We're gonna be popular. Do I like Wicked? I have never fucking seen Wicked. But the way that fucking TikTok works, when that shit came out, the amount of TikToks where they took that line of popular and just put it everywhere, I heard that shit so much that I literally, that's all I know of Wicked is that, and then that's it. That's all I know. Do contracts work again? I've accepted 2. So I would say yes. They've been working on the servers a lot lately. I mean, to be fair, this is an MMO. If they weren't fucking with the servers quickly and immediately, they would be melted everywhere. Had to get a VPN to download the launcher from the website and install the game this time. Don't understand anything anymore. Yeah, some things are weird. I didn't know that there was VPNs required for any of that shit, so that's news to me. All right, set the map. Let's go do this mission real quick. See, I was absolutely gonna log if I couldn't do a contract. I was like, nah, fuck this, I'm out. So the idea that we good and we can do it. This saved me from dipping. I was like, well, fuck it, I'm out for now. Nope, don't have to be. When are we going to add the planets and Nyx? I feel like that's very dependent on when they get Genesis done. Because Genesis is the new system that they're using to generate the planets procedurally. So like that, I feel like is going to be the most important aspect of whether or not we're going to get it soon. Contrasting working for me. Go log out to the main menu, log back in. At Sonic Temple Music Fest, but don't want to lost my fan club. Hey, that's what's up, Emo. Thanks for hopping in. Go enjoy yourself at the Music Fest. Saw the musical way before the movie. Damn it! I never saw either. We could actually worth seeing. No spoilers, but it puts a great spin on the classic. I mean, I've heard some of the concepts of the spin. I just hadn't seen it yet. Can't hear a lot of loud metal music. Shit. Just a random ironclad just in my face. Offended. Also, we can turn the volume back up a little bit. I had turned it down earlier. How's the M80 feel? Dope. What I miss? Not a lot. We were in the show floor. We got to check the show floor. We got to have conversations about how StarCitizen isn't a scam and that it's going to keep doing what it does and that we win because they're making cool shit. And then we got to talk about a bunch of games and how games are still dope. That's pretty much it. Bird doesn't have a lot of firepower. We're about to find out. We're about to find out. What's America? What show is America? Is in America this weekend? Oh no, the show floor was for DefenseCon, which is the convention that's happening right now in StarCitizen, where they basically are showcasing different ships, different manufacturers' ships over the course of a couple of weeks. So like Origin Jump Works just came out with the M80 this week. It's a pretty dope looking ship. They have a bunch of different ships that you can look at that they're just kind of showcasing their works. Then we got Robert Space Industries, who also has ships that show floor. If we scroll down and see, I was trying not to scroll down too far, but like the Kruger Intergalactic is another company that's got the Wolf. They got some ships that they're showcasing that like are pretty nice. I try to not go down far enough to see pricing because I know people are like,
ew, shit's so expensive. No.
It don't have to be expensive, man. You don't have to spend any money outside of a base $45 package. You just buy the shit in game. But yeah. Heard it's too big. It's big too for a fighter. It's a heavy fighter. So it's going to be big. I was thinking about melting my Alpha Wolf, but I can't because of the name. I mean, that's fair. Completely fair. You have a new power. Next event starts now and ends in 2 minutes. Fuck it, do it. Fuck it, do it. And it didn't do it. You dirty bitch. That's what happens when you black out because you're going too fast. So we were pulling too many G's. Is it this? It's fast as fuck though, boy. Boy, fast as fuck, boy. Oh, hell yeah. Have a flight suit on. Yep. Damn. Oh, and his laser? Oh yeah, we gravy, baby. All right, we gotta boost these guns. Hold up. Wait, is that weapons? Yes! Put them weapons all the way up, baby! Eat shit. Ooh, go up. Bro got melted. Good enough for me. Gives off Section 8 housing vibes. Wow. Sudden deaths passed. Events use their normal timing again. Dope, dope, dope. All right. And because I did that, we got House Prime or Squad Prime versus Squad Mando. Y'all know what to do. Exclamation attack if you are in one of those squads. If you're not in one of those squads, you can actually choose exclamation attack space Prime or exclamation attack space Mando and then fight another side that you're not even in. You could do it if you wanted to. Just saying. Just saying. You can do what you want. Who knows? Feel like Alpha Mustang got nerfed. I don't know. Price versus uses. The M80. I feel like it's a heavy fighter. Red Devil. If you like heavy fighters, it's probably gonna be a thing. Like we just dumped laser rounds in that shit pretty quick. I boosted my weapons up a little bit higher, and it pretty much melted. Single seat. Yep. There's a bed behind me, so somebody could be like tagging along in the background watching, but like it doesn't necessarily have to be. Wreck site. Nope. Cargo retrieval. Nope. Heavy duty tractor beam. Nope. Wrong button.
Eckert Security is seeking skilled security professionals to join its ranks. If you believe that you have the disposition and experience to handle a wide variety of security contracts, then we encourage you to prove your proficiency by executing the contract below. Outlaws have been aggravating one of our clients by targeting their staff and operations. Based on the pattern established by previous attacks, we believe that these hostile forces will target ArcCorp Security Post 24 on Lyria next. Successfully complete the contract to receive payment and more work opportunities from Eckert Security.
Combat Gauntlet. I don't give a shit about that right now. All right, we got the call to arms, but we also got this preliminary bounty. Track that bitch. Hit the map. Let's go. Heard 4.8 with the dropped a lot of the quantum travel fuel carrying amount. I don't know. So I'm not in a situation to suggest that I do. Target's primary location. Select that joint. Invalid target. Eat dicks. Also, I do love how they randomly just start sprinkling the music out, man. It makes me happy. I don't like that. Voila. All right, so let's go there. What do we do? No direct route. Yeah, it just frustrates me when it happens. Where are they dropping the Odin in this PTR? The Odin is at the DefenseCon. I don't know if they're going to put it in game anytime soon, but I do know that you can see the holo of it at DefenseCon if it's at one of the stops of the trams. Stop by 10 contracts fixed. I just picked up 2. So is it perfect? No. You have to grab one. You'll have to close the menu and then go like close your mobi glass, go back in and grab another one if you do. But they're working. Flying the M80? I absolutely am. What? Rog, what? I don't even know what you're talking about. You talking about Asus, bro? Like, give me details. I heard they were, but I don't think so. This shit looks like a real life battleship. Those cannons. Oh yeah, Roger. Okay, cool. I think it's 300 if you were to get an M80, and then the. I don't know what you're talking about the 5K. Or you may be talking about the Odin. I have no idea what the Odin costs. I don't even care. Like, you could ask me about the Odin, I give 0 fucks. Like, I'm never gonna buy it. Like, I don't care about the money. 5K, Jesus. Nope. I do appreciate the fact that they consider that, like, some people got money and can comfortably do that. I don't foresee ever having 5K that I could just spend on a game. You know what? Let me rephrase that. I don't foresee having 5K that I can respend within the next week. But I feel like at some point in life, I will happily be able to and comfortable to drop 5K on a game as expendable resources. We won't be speaking negativity to ourselves in this house. So at some point, I'll be able to afford it. It's just a question of, will I? Let's rephrase that. We're not going to speak that negativity onto us. We don't play that kind of bullshit in this house. Bed, storage, just no toilet or shower, that part. Go fight, go sleep. That's it. Is the ship good? I'm enjoying it thus far. Could I? Yes. Will I? No. Pretty much that. That's the way we're going to be living it. I had the feeling you were talking about the M80 lanes. You're good. No worries. No worries. It's fast as fuck, boy. It speaks to me with the speed. I'm here for speed. Also, let me, while we're here, let me go do this. Go to the shields. Oh, turn them hoes on. And then turn them hoes up. Yeah. Yeah. I want it, but rent's due first. No. Never buy some shit before rent. 5K, I just bought an M80. I didn't buy an M80. I'm sitting on like 26,000 store credit where I'm considering CCUing. If I can find something else to melt, I can CCU my Guardian to the M80, but I need to play with it more to understand whether or not it is the ship that I want the most. Carson, where your bitch ass at, Carson? Carson's in a bunker? I'm not going in a bunker, my boy. Hold on. Hold directly the fuck on. I'm not going inside a bunker. I'm not leaving this ship. I didn't bring any guns. Go to rock bottom. Ah, see, I should have read that. Abandoned. We're not doing on foot shit. Eat dicks. Not at all. Not at all. Not at all. We're not going on foot for shit. Nope. 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 Where's the bounty hunting joints, man? Come on. I need some bounties. Let's go to another location. Unverified. Yeah, that's still mercenary. I'm not trying to fuck with pirates if I don't have to fuck with pirates. Can melt some stuff, but I don't want to deal with buybacks. I don't mind. I got 2 buybacks sitting right now that I don't have enough store credit. Because I'm not spending money. Like I've bought enough in StarCitizen where I've got enough of a I've got enough of a backlog of ships that I could melt that I'm not using. Like, we haven't used the Reliant Mako in ages, so I was considering melting the Reliant Mako and then getting the CCU for the Guardian to the M80, partially because of the speed, man. This motherfucker's fast. M80 is so weak. Hull HP is only 17k, armor's abysmal, shields are great, but damn, the weapon HP is bad too. Cyclopedas don't pin anything. I mean, that's whatever, man. I feel like every new ship that comes out, that's basically what happens. People are just like, this ass, it's mid, blah, 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 blah. And it's like, eh. There's always going to be that. There's always going to be something that's not dope. Nyx has a lot of ship fighting for merc missions. We may have to do that. Because Nyx only has a handful of locations to really land it anyways. So that's not a bad idea. I just wanted to stay here because reasons. Oh, we don't even have enough fuel to get there. Nope. Nope. Ooh, I could go to Crusader. Let's hit up Seraphim and see what we can find in that side of the system, because maybe it's just a system thing. Like, maybe it's just like we're in a part of the system that doesn't have a lot going on, so we're not going to see a lot. So we're gonna head over there because I don't think a lot of people are gonna be fucking with Area 18 because the DefenseCon's happening and they know DefenseCon, so they know big manufacturers got people there, so we're less likely to find it over here. I also do like the fact that in this game you might be able to just hop to a different part of the system and find a bunch more shit. What's my HOTUS? This is the Thrustmaster Solar 2s. I got dual stick set up. It's dope. I'm a big fan. You can just borrow some deadbolts or MXA cannons on the M80 if you want. No spoke guns on it. Yeah, like we absolutely could just swap webs. And that's actually one of my favorite parts. Is like once you get to a certain point, just get new weapons, get new guns, just get 2 new size 5s, 2 size 4s, I think it is, and then fuck some shit up. The idea that it's got size 4 and 5s on it is wild. So like just put some new shits on there. See what that motherfucker do. See what that motherfucker do. See what that bitch do. I wonder what it'd be like when AI comes into play with NPCs. I'm intrigued. There's a lot of cool shit that I'm looking forward to with StarCitizen. And like NPCs are definitely one of them. Boom. I keep making these bomb ass screenshots, boy, these wallpapers. Lance, they're gonna have the M80 up for 2 days because Origin RSI Kruger is today and tomorrow. And then every manufacturer's ships will be available on the 25th. I think it's the 25th and the 26th. It might only be 1 day, but it might be 2. And that's next Friday. No, not next Friday. It's after that. Next Friday is Crusader Day, so that we can try to figure out a way to get the Ironclad Assault. You get LTI 2. LTI is always a dub. And again, we are giving away an Aurora Mark II in Discord right now. Sig gave me an M80 to give away. So once the Aurora Mark II giveaway ends, I think I'm going to run the M80 giveaway in Discord right after. I don't want to be running with, oh no, this one I was going to do for a Gleam giveaway that gives people the opportunity to see the different platforms we're on. So like, hey, look, go follow your mans on TikTok. Go look at the YouTube. Like, you got options. Look at the blue sky type shit. Like, go see DJ everywhere. And then like, once you've done those things, you don't have to follow shit if you don't want to. But I mean, it would be nice. And then keep it pushing. Lance and Steve with the follows. Appreciate you. Boom, 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 boom. boom, 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 boom. The only requirement of any of these giveaways is that if at minimum, be following the Twitch. That's just the basics, man. That's just the basics. If you're not following the Twitch, why? Like that's just rude. You gonna give me some shit worth $300, but I'm not following shit. That's kind of rude. Is M80 nasty like the Guardian? I have a Guardian. I haven't used it recently. The M80 is pretty decent to me thus far, but it has been said that it's so weak. The hull HP is low and the armor's abysmal. And I already know, like, technically, I literally looked this up earlier. I went to this website, and the M80, I saw that we got the Guardian, which is the one that I had originally. The HP there is 69,200. And then over here, we got 1,700 on the HP. So I feel like this is very much a situation of, like, aside from that, base damage, 1858 versus 2,000. The fact that the M80 is already higher there is kind of impressive. I don't know what the alpha is. 23,000 versus 23,600. 43.7 seconds full boost regen time versus 26.7. We got 10,000 HP on the shielding versus 20,000 HP on the shielding. On the M80, we got 9,000 HP on the shielding versus 7,200 HP on the shielding. So, like, you can see the specifics. And overall, they're pretty decently balanced. Pretty decently. But, like, simultaneously, no ship is exactly what it's going to be forever when they drop it. We know how SIG rocks. They're gonna tweak because people are gonna be pissed and they're gonna fix and it's gonna work. Does the M80 fit in the Ironclad? I did see on Reddit that somebody put an M80 in the Ironclad with no problems. What's that site? That is Erkul.games, ERKUL.games/live/calculator. It is a DPS calculator. I literally just searched up StarCitizen, Guardian, DPS, and then that site was the first one to show up. If I win the M80, can you donate it? Can I donate it to you for a spare? I'm partial to the Shiv. Donate it to me for a spare? How so? Like, because I mean, if you win it and you want me to have it, I don't know if SIG will allow me to keep it, because SIG gave me the ship to give away, and I'm in the process of figuring out how I can get one without having to even remotely think about that, because I like the fact that SIG would give me ships to give away to the community. I want to get more people into the game. That's my goal. But I appreciate that you would want to consider giving it to me. Because every time I looked at it, I'll be like, man, that fucking thing says giveaway. Somebody from SIG's gonna be like,
What the fuck, DJ? That was supposed to be a giveaway.
I'm not trying to mess up the relationship that I have with the company who makes a game that I love. So if you want it, you're just gonna get it. You can take the M80 and give DJ $300. Nah. If you want to give me $300, I'm not gonna deny $300. Rent fair is tomorrow. I'm broke, so if you want to send your boys some cash, I'm never gonna deny it. That'd be great. But you know, when they give me stuff, I'm a firm believer in, like, if they give it to me to give away, we give it away. Have any problems with the hostess? Because there are mixed reviews about it. I enjoy it. I absolutely enjoy it. Like, the only issue that I have with this hostess is needing to remap it, because the mapping that they gave by default, the joysticks, take control of the cameras in a way that I don't want. And I feel like it might just be a Windows thing. Death Wonder 9 with a follow, as well as Darkness Arises 1. Appreciate those follows. Thanks much. And then the Exotic Mexican. That's a cool ass name. Appreciate the follow. I'm gonna steal that.
The exotic DJ.
I'm exotic as Steven Chase like, hell yeah, fam. That's what I'm talking about. Hell yeah. Hey, we got the follow from TRS46. Appreciate you. StarCitizen, it is. It very much is. Look at that amazing. God, it doesn't help that black and orange are my favorite colors, and I feel like somebody at SIG knows this, and they were like, DJ will love this ship. They were not wrong. Black and orange on ships needs to happen way more often. Give me all the DJs, all of it. How do we get into the draw for the M80? We have not started the M80 giveaway yet. The giveaway right now is an Aurora Mark II, and it's in Discord. Exclamation Discord on Twitch. We'll get you the link to the Discord. In the general channel, I did put an @ here link to the giveaway that is happening in the StarCitizen channel. For that, So if that's how you want to do it, that's how you can do it. But yeah, again, that one's for the Aurora, and I'm not going to start the giveaway for the M80 until the Aurora giveaway is done, because we're actually, no, I actually might start that sooner, because I do want to, I think I have to use the flagship's Gleam account to have it linked to everything. So I haven't started it yet, is the key. Is the Mark II better than the Alpha Mustang? I feel like most likely, yeah. But also, I could be wrong. Also, the joy is the Aurora that we're giving away has both of the modules, the combat and the cargo module. So you'll have the modules to do whatever you want with it if you win it. So we do whatever you want. So first things first, we hit the landing page, and then we fuel up. Boop, boop, boop. Boop, boop. If I may quote T-Peasy. How's the M80? What's it good at? Heavy fighting. I'm enjoying it so far. Offers. Bounty hunts. What we got? Tracker training permit. Very low. Asteroids surrounding yellow. Go shoot a bitch. Done. Bounty hunter. We already got it. Marcenar. Don't want the cargo. I feel like these are the same missions. All right, cool.
Hey, it's Ken.
What up, Ken?
Saw that you're picking up another bounty.
How you doing today? I'm great, Technical. How about yourself? Will we ever get some DJK voice acting in the verse? I sincerely hope so. I would love it. I absolutely would love it. I love my F8 Lightning too much. Don't get it twisted. I also love the F8 Lightning. F8C Lightning. It's dope. But like, this is also fucking dope. I love Origin as a manufacturer. I just haven't seen a dope Origin ship in a minute. So like the idea that they have a heavy fighter now, look at that pretty bitch. It's fucking disrespectful. It's disrespectfully tight. Like, come on, bro. Look at that thing. Look at it. It just looks like it's about to wreck some shit. This is the first Origin fighter. Yes. Technically, no. Because the 325 Alpha is a fighter that is in the 300 series. This is the first dedicated heavy fighter. Oh, that was a dope-ass movie, Hendrix. Holy shit. Oh, that was a dope-ass movie. That's the one where Jamie Foxx was a pilot? Yeah. That movie's dope. How do you use the modules for the Mark II? You basically, the rear of the ship, you put a module in. You can pull it up on the hangar on one of the freight elevators, and you tractor it onto the ship. So one of them is combat, one of them is cargo. I had not considered the movie Stealth, and now that you've said it, I see it, and I'm fucking excited. Like, that makes me even more hyped for this ship. Like, let's fucking go. Please and thank you. Because that movie was fucking great. Oh my god. Oh my god. 2 SCU. What's the cargo space? It's 2 by default, but if you put the module on, it adds another 6. So I think it takes it to 8. If memory serves. Open the email. That was my first thought. I mean, you're not wrong. Man, look at it. Look at this fucking. I mean, I have to. Oh no. I'm glad that was a very safe search. Because look at that. It doesn't. You're not wrong. It does look similar. You good, Abe? I think I'm gonna have to take one of the doggos out because bro is like standing next to the door, and it's a concern if his luck. So I may need to. I didn't get out of here yet, so let me go walk this dog because I do not need him to be in the house. What if they're gonna add AI to the ships like Elite? I don't know. Those are my sticks, but these are mine though.
These are my sticks. Those are my guns. I didn't think it would do that, but this is for fun. There are many like them, but these ones are mine.
All right, dear Origin fanboy and heavy fighter fan, it was a must. Oh, M80 has 2 SCU? I didn't know there was. Oh, I forgot there was storage in the back. I didn't know it was that ship. No, I mean, O&D. It's not for everybody. Also, I feel like people forget. Within 6 months, you will be able to buy this ship in game for in-game money. That's it. Enough said. You don't have to do anything else. Buy it in game for in-game money. All you ever need to do is buy a $45 game package, and if you can spend $45 right now, you can get a Roar Mark II, or you spend $51, you can get a cutter with 2 suits of armor and a weapon that you can go in to do underground bunker missions with. That's it. You don't have to spend any more money. I have been playing StarCitizen for a decade, and when I started streaming, people would say,
Here, DJ, take money and buy a new ship.
I started with like a Mustang, I feel like. And then somebody was like, you should get a Super Hornet. And then somebody tipped me to get a Super Hornet. Zio with the follow, appreciate you. So I got the Super Hornet. Actually, no, they said you should get a Hornet, and I got a Hornet. And somebody tipped the difference and said, no. Go get a Super Hornet, and I got a Super Hornet. And somebody else tipped and said, hey, go get this ship. And when somebody gives you money and says, get a ship, all right, bet. Easy fucking game, I'm gonna get the ship. So I've lived a life where I think I'm not a space marshal. I'm not a wing commander, but I'm up there. So I've been lucky enough to have been playing this game long enough to where people saw that I was streaming like, no, you need to get this. And they would help me get it. That's how I got the fucking Star Lancer Max. I was like, I want this ship. Somebody was like, DJ, here's enough to get a Star Lancer Max. So I was like, well, I guess I'm getting a Star Lancer Max now. And I did. Immediately. And now I had a Star Lancer Max, and now we melted the Star Lancer Max because it was medium cargo. And now we have a CCU-2 and Ironclad Assault, which is heavy cargo. It was like a couple hundred SCU to
1440 in the Ironclad Assault that can repair ships and rearm.
Yes. Yes. It's a better ship. I mean, that's the joy of it, OND. They have enough ships in this game that different goals. You can get a ship for a different job, a different everything entirely, and they still be valid for what they do. If you like Origin, you don't care about the Asgard. If you prefer a sleek fighter design, you don't care about the massiveness of the Asgard. Is the Ironclad the only ship that can do that? No, but it was the most recently added. Wonder what those science ships are going to be like and used for. Big same. But let me shut up. This dog literally stood at the door, and he's no longer at the door. So I'm going to go walk this dog real quick. Be back shortly.
wins this.
Wow.
All right, poops taking. Time to get out of here. Should I say the dog's poops are taken because I didn't act go anywhere. Have they fixed contracts? We've got a couple thus far. Trying to get some more. Want to see the yams on that ship? That's a real specific request, but whoa, shit! I did take off the landing gear. I keep forgetting that this bitch is fast. Let me just go ahead and put that back down and repair. Because I'm not trying to go out here with a bent up front end. Like, look at the yams. Can we get to the yams? Sweet yams. Show me the way. 'Cause I got it made it. Can we get to the yams? Sweet yams. Show me the way. 'Cause I got ships today. Can we get to the yams? I'm gonna yam with this, and I'ma make sure that I get these yams moving this. I'ma be about the shit. I'm about to handle all this business 'cause you want it like this. Yeah. These yams out here doing what we here to make sure that we're moving. We get the yams quickly, making sure that we dip it like this. Take it to the yams, sweet yams. Show me the way, 'cause I got yams today. Download 4.8, played a bit today, promptly ran out of quantum. I mean, that happens occasionally, depending on how quick you burn it. And I've been well, Kisoko. How about yourself? What's up, Cookie? What up? Can we get to the yams, sweet yams, the yams of the Mayday? 'Cause we got yams today. Can we show off the yams, sweet yams? Show me the way. We got yams today. Can't complain. Hey, glad to hear it. Can we get to the yams? These yams with this. Ooh, I didn't cancel that mission yet. Let me go ahead and cancel that because we are not touching the ground. Like, not at all. Oh wait. Oh wait. That one doesn't look like it's one that's gonna be somewhere where I ain't trying to be. Dope. I could do that. I could do that. Oh man, I was already queued up. Good job, so. Failed myself. Failed myself with this, and I'ma make sure that I get it on these fingertips. Can I get to the yams? Sweet. Yeah, now the song's gonna be stuck in my head for the rest of the day. Like the whole ass day. Can we get to the yams? Sweet yams. Show me the way. 'Cause I got yams today. Oh wait, no. We absolutely need to be in this. In this speed, and then boost the boost speed in this. It's gonna go stupid. Oh, don't back out, don't back out. With it, don't. Those are players. I'm not here to fight no player, bro. I'm not here to fight players. What's these player notifications about? Where the enemy at though? I'm out. I mean, it's not even this serious, bro. For real. I'm not here to fight players. I'm good on that. I will cancel this whole ass mission. Yeah, there. Round that bitch. We out this bitch. I am not about to sit here and shoot at players. Not today. There's too many people here. They about to do some bad shit. I don't want it. I don't want it. Appreciate them likes. I see you with the 6K right now. Good looking out. Ba, 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 ba. Ba, ba, ba. Ba, 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 ba. All right, so while we're flying, we got 53 long ass trips to deal with. So let me just go ahead and abandon that. I'm not about to fucking fight players, man. I don't like playing against players, man. I really don't.
Going back into rotation.
I really don't. I don't like fighting players. Don't like fighting players. I don't like fighting players. I really don't. I really don't. I don't like fighting players. I don't like fighting players. Don't like fighting players. I just like dealing with people. People be doing too much. Sweet, yeah. Show me way. I got yams today. We got yams with this. About to get in and handle all of this business. $28. Love the M80 so far. It is pretty dope. I feel like I'm probably going to end up replacing the WEPs just for funsies, just to see. But for now, it is enjoyable. I feel like there's going to be a better weapon, DPS wise, and then I'm going to probably end up upgrading the internals. I feel like that's the reason why I'm most excited about the insurance. Because if I can replace the guns and the internal, like power plant, stuff like that, if I can do that, let's fucking go. Let's fucking go. I'm with it entirely. Let's fucking go. That is my kind of shit. That is my kind of shit. That's my kind of shit. $4.3, let's go. Interested in playing around with insurance? Yeah, big same. I need to see it for reals. they fixed contracts yet? I've got a couple, so I would say something like fixed at minimum. Any ship that gets me to start blacking out in this view means I'm doing it. What's the install size? 100 something at least. Let's go here, open this. Here, here, here. Nope. Roberters. 144 gigs. Blah, la, 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 I mean, technically, we should keep this open. Helps me decide on what drive to put it on. Oh no, that's exactly why I understood. Like the second you were like, what size? I was like, I have I have 4 terabyte SSDs in this bitch. Yeah, 3 4 terabyte SSDs in here. That's a lot, man. So I understand completely. It's like, let me see which one of these. Let me see which one of these is a good option. So I understand completely. Look at this. We're about to black out at cruise speed, basically. That's just delightful. What up, Kill Cleefox? I'm hearing mixed things on the M80. Is she the one, or she just kind of exists? I mean, I got an F8C Lightning, so I don't need too many other heavy fighters. But this one feels great thus far, and I like Origin's designs. I like Origin's ships. So for me, it's like it kind of speaks to me personally. Have I not selected this fucking thing? Watch me not have the piece I need to jump in here. 1 terabyte NVMe, so I feel you. Yeah, same shit. Same shit. I could have sworn there was a button I need to press to target this thing now, apparently, or just go close. Let's see. I feel like by this point we should have already have been spooling that second set. So let's turn it off and back on again. Yeah, this should already be spooling up, so I may have to go and land and then install the thing in the ship. Ugh. Because I wish I could check and see if I have the piece that I need installed in this ship. That would be preferable. I would feel like since I haven't touched anything, it should be in there already. But considering it just did not actually let me jump, maybe it doesn't have a quantum drive. That's a possibility that I hadn't considered. The speed in which we got the closest distance. Dope. 5 drive card. My motherboard doesn't see the card. It's just 1 drive. Ah, that sucks. Excuse me. That was a hell of a sneeze, boy. Sheesh. Oh, quantum should be fine. Like, we literally refueled. We went to one thing that was a very short distance away from where we were, and then we came here. So there should be no issues with the quantum. Guillermo with the follow. Appreciate you. Well, it's a Guillermo. Well, it's a Guillermo tonight on. Oh, fuck! No! No! Oh, well, about to find out shortly anyway. I was hitting the boost because I knew that the landing gear was going down. I had the feeling it was going to be down faster than that.
It wasn't.
It wasn't. It wasn't. I was wrong. I was wrong. I was wrong. Oh, I was like, let me hit this boost. This landing gear is going to fix it. Nope. It didn't. It's happened to me way too often for me. I mean, I typically don't do it, but I feel like I don't have ships that fast a lot of the time. And that's I think that's the thing that's getting me to really lean toward this whole concept of sliding my way into this ship that I haven't had that feeling to do in a long time. This ship is disrespectfully good. Like, it's fast. Like, the speed is enough for me. Like, the speed speaks to me. Meanwhile, I creep in like a granny and everyone points and laughs. Damned either way. I mean, you're damned if you do and you're damned if you don't. Let's just admit that. So brought him with a follow. Appreciate you. And we crashed. You know what? If it's a crash, I'm gonna slide. Don't crash with me. If it's a crash, I'm out. I got some shit that I need to do today anyways. And if it's fucking with me like this, I'm not in the mood to be fucked with. Not today. I mean, any day. It's fine. It happens. But we'll see in a second. Because that'll be like 3 for the day. That's a good amount of strikes. It's a good amount of strikes. Like, stop playing with me. Don't
toy with me.
Don't toy with me. I'm concerned. It feels like it's a crash. But at the same time, it's happened multiple times where it's like, it looks like it's a crash. It's not, though. So we'll see. We'll see. And here we go. I'm trying my best to press nothing. Because the more I'm likely to press, the more it's likely to be like, yeah, fuck you. And I don't want that. I don't want to get flip the bird by any of this technology. So I'm just let technology do what it do. And we shall see. I'm concerned. This does not feel like something that's going to end quickly. This is not giving me hope. It's a crash. I saw it. All right, fam. I'm not in the mood to be playing Crash Citizen right now. Oh, shit. The monitor just went out. Is this a hard system boot? What? I haven't had a system pick in a minute. Jeez. All right. Oh, it worked. Cancel. All right, cool. Whew. Boy. All right. So with that being what it is, it's time to slide. PC cooked? Nope. PC still fine. Yep. Still fine. But we are going to find somebody to drop some love onto. Oh, wait. No, it's still shutting down. So we got to wait at least for the PC to come back up. I could try to find somebody on the streaming PC. Actually, let's do that. That should work. Let's see if anybody we know is still playing this and still on right now. Let's go show some love to somebody real quick. Like, it doesn't necessarily have to be this. I just like finding people that are playing this. You know who we haven't rated in a hot minute? HC Vertigo. Vertigo always sends love over to the stream, so let's send some love to Vertigo. As always, fam, I appreciate you. Your presence is a present. I appreciate the gift. There is so much. Oh, wait. Nope. Vertigo went on break, so we got to find somebody else. But no, like, there's tens of thousands. I keep wanting to stop myself from saying that there's millions of streams that you could have gone to, but you decided to come and hang out in here, and that is always a big deal for me. It's an honor. I'm greatly appreciative of your spending time in here and allowing me to entertain you. It means a ton to me that you would show up in these streams so regularly. Holy shit, Battle Liquor. I didn't even see that you were here, fam. But no, like, you are the reason I get to remain a full-time entertainer. So I have to show you appreciation. It is the way. I had to show appreciation because nobody ever has to.
Streamer. Hydrate.
So let's go show some love to Astro Pub. I've accidentally already clicked the raid now, so I'll see y'all soon. See you Tuesday. Love your faces, love your butts. I'm out.